What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the honorable mentions for best album of the year. There were some bangers this year. There were some bangers, and it was so hard to narrow it down to even the top 40 so that I could narrow it down to the top 10. It was crazy. It was insane. But we here with the top 40 honorable mention best albums of 2023. Thank you guys so much for checking it out. Hope you're smoking along with me, staying high with me, staying hydrated with me. Let's fire it up and let's get into these records, man. Okay, so I'm just gonna let you know ahead of time. This list is long, so we're just gonna bust them out real quick, okay? Starting with OAA, with Source and Origin, fantastic electronic album. And then we have Yeet with Afterlife. Up next we have Full of Hell and Primitive Man with Suffocating Hallucination, one of my favorite albums of this year. Up next we have Peggy and Danny Brown with Scaring the Hoes, obviously fantastic record. Up next we have Lana with Ocean Boulevard. Up next we have Lil Yachty with Let's Start Here, fantastic record. And then at number 10 we have Zulu with A New Tomorrow. Make sure you listen to that album if you haven't yet. At number 11 we have Quest for Fire by Skrillex. At number 12, we have Indigo de Souza with All of This Will End. Amazing album. Up next, we have Spy with Satisfaction. I wanted to do a Don't Sleep on Spy. I just haven't gotten around to it yet, but make sure you listen to this album if you haven't yet. Up next, we have Intercourse with Halo Castration Institute. Oh my fucking god, bro. One of the heaviest, one of the best records to drop this year. Up next, we have Mandy Indiana with I've Seen a Way. After that, we have Christine the Queens with Paranoia, Angels, and True Love. I was super surprised with this record. Honestly, wasn't expecting it. Hadn't even listened to their music up until that point, but this album definitely solidified them as one of my favorites. Up next, we have Boris and Merzbow with Clatter, a recent album that just dropped but was able to make the list. Up next, we have Ken Mode with Void, and then Proto Martyr with Formal Growth in the Desert. Those past two albums, the Ken Mode album and this Proto Martyr album, 10 out of 10. Definitely should have made the top 10. And number 22, don't even get me started. I can't pronounce this name, but Sanguisugabog, Don't Piss Me Off with Homicidal Ecstasy. Great ass album. Then we have Horrendous with Ontological Mysterium. And then at number 26 we have Group Therapy with I Was Mature for My Age but I Was Still a Child. Another album that was this close to making it onto the top 10. And then we have Slowdive with Everything Is Alive, followed up by Travis Scott with Utopia, obviously. And then we got Mitski with This Land Is Inhabitable. Words are words, whatever. Then we have Drake with For All the Dogs. I know. Suck my dick. Then at 32, we have Pierce the Veil with The Jaws of Life. It grew on me. Definitely not my favorite, obviously. Definitely my least favorite Pierce the Veil record, but still good nonetheless. Number 33, we have Sexy Red with Hood Hottest Princess. Do I even need to say anything? And then we have Andre 3000 with New Blue Sun. At number 35, we have Danny Brown with Cortana. Number 36, we have Pink Pantheress with Heaven Knows. Then at 37, we have Poppy with Zig. I'm not here for the Poppy slander, bro, or the Sexy Red slander, for that matter. Both of these artists dropped amazing records this year. Then at number 39, we have Ken Carson with A Great Chaos. Come on now, bro. It's Opium Year. And then we have Jeff Rosenstock with Hell Mode, another album that I really think slid under the radar this year. Then we have Lucky with Sex Money Drugs. Great ass album. Up next we have Kesha with Gag Order. And then we have NBA Youngboy with Rich Asap at 45. Up next we have Drain with Living Proof. My homie Gabe actually put me onto this band. I had no idea who they were up until he showed me, so shout out to him and shout out to that band. And then we have Dying Wish with Symptoms of Survival. Fantastic album. Think about how good the top 10 has to be if these records are the honorable mentions, for real. Then at number 49 we have BLP Kosher with Bars Mitzvah. He is still not as big as he should be, bro. I swear to God. He is this close to taking over the world. Just wait. And then, finally, for the second time on this list, we have Full of Hell and Nothing with When No Birds Sang. Fantastic album, amazing. I know the numbers were a little off because if I'm keeping it 1,000, the top 10 were in this list, and I just had to skip over them as I was going through the list because the top 10 is a separate video. Obviously, these are just the honorable mentions, but that's it. Those are the honorable mentions for best albums 2023. I know that there are some. There are some that should have been on here. I know. Trust me. Trust me. I'm not even doing a worst songs or best songs this year. Like, maybe next year, maybe if I have enough time, but I just don't have enough time. Like, I really have to condense everything for list week this year. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for all the support this year. It means a lot. Thank you guys for checking out these albums. Make sure that you listen to them if you haven't yet. Obviously, top 10 best records dropping tomorrow. Super excited for that. Make sure you check that out. Hit the bell so you don't miss anything. Hit the like if you liked. You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys for all the new subscribers over the past few days. It means a lot. I appreciate you guys. I love you. I'll see you guys in the next one. List week. Peace.